We are gonna put this window in. We first gotta get the size of it. We already knocked this out and everything here. To put a new window in, you gotta get this flush and then you gotta keep this lip. So we're gonna have to bust this out. But for now, we need to get the dimensions. So the way you get that is you get the old inner side right here and you measure from side to side and then up and down. And then that will give you the window that you need to slide in. So we're gonna get that real quick. We'll be good. It's real simple here. Let me put this one up. We are looking at one down to, and this is kind of rough, so we're looking at 42-inch vertical window and that needs to be 28 and a half horizontal. That is the size window we need for that guy. We'll get that, and we'll get that bad boy stuck in. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Sorry I didn't show that process, but that's in. We knocked everything else out. We kind of slid this in there. Got it screwed in. That's where we're going to have to do the framing on that. But for now, we got another piece of drywall up, and we're kind of just piecing the drywall together with parts that we got from other jobs. We got to put in the concrete board next, and then once the concrete board is in, we can put our tile over that. The concrete board is for something that the thin set and tile can secure to over top of the wood because it won't secure properly just to the wood alone. All right, guys, we are back. We got tile now. These are actually put in. I was just testing them down. You guys didn't see it. I'm sorry about that, but I just put down rock board. You got to have rock board before you put any sort of tile on it, especially on a wood floor, because you don't want fluctuation like this, because that will cause your grout over time to kind of come out and everything, and you don't want that to happen. So I put down rock board. This little area needs to get some rock board right here still, and so does this area. We need to get that cleaned out a little bit more and get some leveling put in there because the rock board won't go down stably. That's really not good right there. Still, we tried doing that little area originally, but it clearly didn't work out. The window's in too, which is nice. We kind of busted out and just put it right in. As you can see, all it is 3 little screws on that. And this is actually supposed to be a new construction window, but it's what we could find for the time being to put in. So it works fine. You're supposed to technically have this slide-in window that goes directly to these pieces right here. But this will work. It's just as good. It's just a little bit more time to put one of those in because you got to make the whole entire structure for it and everything like that. We're going to the tile, and I got this kind of gray stuff right here, and you guys can look at that there. It's this ridge mount, whatever. It's kind of a cool gray looking color. We're gonna go with the newer vibe here for this kitchen and everything. So we're gonna start at that, and we're gonna start the tile process here. Floors technically is supposed to be probably the last thing we do, but I want to try and just get it in so I have something clean to work with. It's like I like working on clean surfaces, and it's hard to be working on a floor that's junk kind of like that. So we're gonna get that in. It's gonna make me feel better about working on this place a little bit. Then we'll do the ceiling. I'm gonna do a white grout just because of the fact we're gonna be sanding down drywall and everything afterwards, and I don't want if I do a black grout like we did upstairs in the bathroom, the black grout will get kind of stained with the white dust coming off all the walls when we go to finish the drywall. So I'm gonna go with the white on that, and then I think that will give it more of a fluent look as well. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas of what you guys think else I should do in here, let me know in the comments. All right, guys, I just started putting down the tile and everything there. And we're gonna start by thin setting it. I already got some thin set mixed here. I use this full flex premium thin set mortar to go onto this. So basically what you do is I cut my first tile to half size, and I start with that to basically offset them all. Then you basically just start troweling down the thin set so it looks like this. It's real easy. You just basically slap on and go. And then that's good enough. I'm about ready to cut a piece for that corner right there, and we'll lay that in. All right, guys, that's cut. Now there you go. Let's take this over here, put it right there. Okay, so when you lay these in here, lay them in just like that, and then kind of work them in like that. You could pre-butter these too, which would help in some cases, but for this is good. Get it in there and get your spacing blocks. And I have a piece of metal right here that I'm setting them all to. If you don't want to use something like this, you can also buy these, which I'll show you. They make your life a lot easier. They're basically like little spacing blocks. I'm just using these because I'm pretty good with it and I can be fast about it. So they just stick this in between the tile to get the gap right. All right, everyone, I got a few rows in now. We're on to about the 4th row. As you can see, I would cut in half, put the next tile in, cut in half, and that's how you stagger it. You could square them all up too. But when you put the grout in on this stuff right here, it's going to look better probably if you stagger it, because it's going to give it a more even look depending on what you're doing. So we're doing that. We're going to get on to these next rows here, and then I'll keep you updated. All right, we are into the 5th layer here. It's starting to actually look like a tile floor now. We got some of the important angles cut out, which is nice. And then it's going to start getting a little bit more complicated because we got to get that little area right there as well. This is going to start really giving it a nice touch to this room just because of the fact of what it is. It's going to start really making it look like a kitchen. So I'm happy for this. Let's keep her on. So I'm going to cut this video right here. Do your guys' thing. Like, subscribe, and, you know, leave comments. Leave your thing. Do your thing. I love you all. Bye.